Cyberpunk 2077's first and only expansion, Phantom Liberty, is now available. It contains new content including a brand new story centered on NUSA President Rosalind Myers, her aide Songbird, and FIA sleeper agent Solomon Reed. After a specific plot point in Pacifica, Songbird contacts V about Myers' space shuttle crashing in Dogtown. The lawless district is cut off from Night City and led by former NUSA Colonel Kurt Hansen, who is interested in Myers' capture. Based on the cinematic trailer before release, we know that Songbird betrayed Reed on a mission before his retirement. As it turns out, her decision to get V involved is about more than saving the president. Spoilers follow for the various outcomes in Phantom Liberty, so be warned. Long story short, Songbird has been penetrating the Black Wall, which players and Cyberpunk fans will remember is the wall that keeps rogue AIs from escaping into cyberspace, potentially triggering the end of the world.
How do I get to the other side? Rashid?
Though her motives are initially unclear, it's Reed who reveals that she was instructed to do so by Myers. Furthermore, the NUSA told Songbird to leave him to die all those years ago. It's also eventually discovered that the Black Wall has corrupted Songbird and cyberpsychosis is imminent. To neutralize it, she needs the neural matrix, which is in Hansen's possession. The same device can also help V, however. Myers' transport crash was due to Songbird, as part of a plan to steal the neural matrix and use it on herself. Thus, the player has a choice: help Songbird retrieve the neural matrix, or help Reed apprehend her.
The neural matrix. Kurt, we have a problem. No, I can handle the one down here.
Both choices branch off into two others each. If you help Songbird, she escapes Night City for the moon. However, the neural matrix can only save one person. V can thus aid in Songbird's escape, as planned, which leads to a confrontation with Reed, or surrender her. If you side with Reed instead, Songbird will obtain the neural matrix. But cyberpsychosis sets in. You can either kill her or give her up to Reed to save her. In both paths, both Reed and Songbird must be alive. You won't avail of the new ending in the base game otherwise. If they are, then following Phantom Liberty's story, Reed will tell you to wait for a few days. Unfortunately, upon waking up, V is informed that 2 years have passed. The neural matrix has successfully removed Soulkiller from their brain, but Johnny is gone, and they can no longer use their combat implants or cyberware. V can call their friends, and this is where things take a depressing turn. Judy is married to someone else. Panam won't answer the phone, and it's revealed that she's hurt by V suddenly leaving. River is in a bad way after some unfortunate decisions, and Carrie is on tour in Europe. V joins the rest of the crowd, as just another face in Night City. There are additional scenes after the credits, revealing that Hanako and Takemura attempted a coup in Yorinobu, Arasaka, which failed and led to Hanako's death. Reed hasn't had any contact with Songbird, who survived. At least you're welcome in Afterlife, for what it's worth. Overall, it's a very bittersweet ending for the game. V doesn't go out on a high note. Very few individuals do, in fact. If anything, the tone is more aligned with Edge Runners. More grounded, but incredibly despondent. Interestingly, there are parallels to the song Never Fade Away by Samurai, Silverhand's band. A canvas of two faces, losing everything and paying the price. And despite promises of never fading away, that's exactly what happens to V. The question now is where the story goes from here. If CD Projekt RED constantly stating this to be the end of Cyberpunk 2077 wasn't enough, the new ending from Phantom Liberty's events concludes the story of Johnny and V. The developer also confirmed that it's moving to the sequel, Project Orion, but who knows how long that could take to release. Given how much Night City changes, they could become a new force to reckon with. In 2078, while V is in a coma, it's revealed that Nightcorp is working on a maglev network to connect it to other cities in the NUSA, with the connection to Chicago expected to start in 2080. More Technologies plans to release Artifacts, a 3D printer that creates anything the user can think of. Lizzie Wizzy, voiced by Grimes, is also still alive. V's effective retirement from the mercenary life seemingly confirms a new protagonist for the next game, but what's more impressive is how there are very few threads left hanging. We may see River, but Judy, Carrie, Hanako, and Takemura are out of the picture. The new ending also leaves the door open for characters like Atom Smasher to reappear at some point since V no longer fights them. Will there be consequences for Songbird breaching the Black Wall, or Myers, who instructed her to do so? Time will tell.
I'm still me. And the president.
How could I forget?
You'd be wise to remember who you're speaking to.
And who would that be, exactly?
There's no evidence suggesting the sequel will even occur in Night City. It's hard to say because even if there are other interesting locations, like Hong Kong or Chicago, we have no idea how different they could be after the events of Phantom Liberty. Despite being a sequel, nothing says it has to happen in the year 2079. What's stopping CD Projekt RED from effectively setting Project Orion even further into the future, where things could change more? Interestingly, a shard in the base game called the Unification War for Gonks says a new war between the NUSA and the Free States could occur in 2080. Perhaps that will be a focus. Whatever the case, it's been a journey for Cyberpunk 2077, from releasing in December 2020 to tons of acclaim and significant controversy. Initially meant to have multiplayer and 2 expansions before plans changed, to extensive work done to improve the experience, it can now be considered complete. We never really got to ride on the Metro. However, thanks to Phantom Liberty, high-speed chases against the police, vehicular combat, battles with max tax, significant decisions that leave a lasting impact on the story, and more have all been possible. That's not including all of the different revamps to weapons, perks, upgrades, crafting, and so on with Update 2.0. It's been a good run, and even if Orion takes another 8 years to release after its initial announcement, we're interested to see where it goes next. For now, Night City is still the place to burn. That's all for now. If you enjoy what you saw, please hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, now is a great time to subscribe. We upload brand new videos every single day. After subscribing, don't forget to enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time, right here on Gaming Bolt.